Hello everyone, welcome back to DevOps and Cloud with Arya. So in this video, I will show how to set up your private Deepseek in your AWS or any cloud provider basically, or any VPS. So the goal of this video is actually by the end, you can set up your own Deepseek and you can interact with your Deepseek through the help of the Open-WebUI and also Ollama. So basically you can have the private data store in your server, so you don't need to like worry about the data will be leaked or something like that. So it could be on your on-premise server or on your like cloud provider, whether it is like AWS or any other. But yeah, that's the goal idea. So basically from the user's perspective, you will like accessing the Deepseek, your private Deepseek actually, to the internet or even the VPN, and then the entry point will be the Open Web UI for the interactive interaction between you and also the model, and the backend actually using the Ollama. So the one of the model actually will be handled by the Ollama, so we don't need to go to the deep for handling those parts. So it is more about the integrating several things to serve the purpose of having the private Deepseek in our environment. So let's begin. So in this video, I use the AWS EC2 with like 2 CPU with the 8 GB memory. So I assume before you try this video, you already installed Docker inside of your EC2. Okay, so I already have Docker installed now. So this is the minimum things that you have, because at the end, I want to have the OpenUI run on top of the Docker, so to simplify the things. So I already have the Docker, so later I need to install the Open-WebUI and also install the Ollama and also pull the Deepseek model. Actually, this one is the distilled, because if I want to run the actual one, it will be too huge just to be run on the EC2. So first, let's install the Ollama. We can check here, and then we use the Linux one. Just copy the command here. Basically, this bash file will do the installation for us, so it's quite easy on that part. Okay, let's wait for a moment for this one. So it won't take a long, maybe like 2 or 3 minutes, depend on your connection to the Ollama, because it will be like downloading the binary of the Ollama itself. So after this one, what we need to do is actually to download or pulling the Deepseek R1. In this case, I will use the smallest one, the distilled one, which is like 1.5B. So let's try to use that, knowing the, like the resources that I only have here. So it's only 2 CPU and also like 8 GB memory. So it's not that big, but I think it's sufficient if you want to have the private Deepseek in our environment, and also with the limited user there. So now it is like, see, it is like installing the service and something like that. So if you go now, service sudo service Ollama status, you will see that the Ollama is running fine now. But you see, since in the EC2 I don't put any GPU, you can see that there is no NVIDIA or AMD GPU detected. So Ollama will be run on the CPU only mode. So you can expect that the response will be a little bit slow on this part. So that's the first step. So we already installed the Ollama. Next is actually we need to pull the Deepseek, actually, the Deepseek model from the Ollama itself. So in this page, actually, you see that the model itself is this is the actual one, right? The 671B, but I don't think that I can run that on my EC2, so I will use the smallest one, which is the R1 1.5B. So it will run. So basically it will do pull and it will do run. So let's execute this one, and it will pull from the Ollama. You see it is like only 1.1 gigabytes, so it's not that big. And with the 8 GB memory that I have, I think it's sufficient, and I think it's good to go for now. We can change the model later. I mean, if you have like better resource, you can change the model to be like, like the 7B or 8 or 14B, anything. Okay, so now you can see that it is already running now, and I can ask anything basically to this model. So let's ask about give me a Nginx configuration for having proxy pass for port, oh no, to port, let's see, 114, no, port 300. Let's see. So this is the response of the distilled Deepseek with the Ollama. So you can see like it not that fast, but I think it's just enough for us to have some interaction with the model itself. So I mean, with 2 CPU, 8 GB memory, I think still a good deal now. Okay, so let's wait for a moment. See now. See, this is the good thing about the Deepseek, like many people talk about. So it will give you some explanation before it give you the, like the actual code that you request to the model itself. So let's wait until it provides us the actual result. I mean, it is good because in the explanation you can read all of them, and yeah, let's wait. Yeah, it still try to give some explanations. Read proxy pass is the first one. Okay, and it says proxy pass to true. All okay. Request. Let's see. I mean, without the Open-WebUI, this is the thing that we need to do. So we interact with the Ollama using the CLI. Basically, we need to access the server, which is not the preferred way. But after that, we will try to install the Open-WebUI. So basically, the interaction between us and the model itself is actually through the web. So it will be easier. Okay. Okay, it's still like doing the things. Okay, I will wait until it is finished explaining things, but in the meantime, let's try to start with the Open-WebUI. Okay, so this is the Open-WebUI, basically the UI for us to interacting between the user with the Ollama, and the Ollama actually using the model that we specify. So it has multiple things to configure, but I will use this one on top of the Docker because it will be easier for you to replicate. So since I use the single server for both like Ollama and also the Open-WebUI, we can go with this option, which is like Ollama in the same machine. So you can see that this is the adding the host for the internal to the host gateway, and then this is for the mounting the data, and also this is the naming, always the restart, and this is actually the path of the image itself. So when I do this one, okay, let's see whether it is okay. It's still not done. Let me. So I will make another session here. So when I do the docker run, something like this, then it will pull the image. So it will quite fast actually for the Open-WebUI. And wait for a moment. Until that, actually, we will have like the port will be, I mean, I'm not opening the port 300 no 3000 in my AWS. So basically now what I want to do is actually I will just try to do the port forwarding from my local to my VPS in the EC2. So I can try to show you about how the thing is working with the integration of the Open-WebUI and also with the Ollama. Still, it's still explaining things. Okay. Okay, I think I will cancel this one. I will give me configuration of Nginx to port for proxy pass to port 300. Don't give me explanation, just code. Let's see. Okay, it's still like pulling. No, it's extracting the image. So let's see. Okay, now it's like thinking. Let's wait for a moment now. And how about this one? Still extracting. I think it put some load actually on the system itself. Let's see. Yeah, it's like 100% of CPU. So, like 2 CPU, I don't think. I mean, you can do better with the more CPU and also with the more, what I can call that, if you have the GPU there. But yeah, this is what it is. So, this is what I want to show you with the limited resources and how long it will take for us to get the result. Okay, now it's done. So you can see sudo docker ps. You can see that now it is like starting now for the Open-WebUI. So I need to do the port forwarding for the port 3000. So let's go to the bit files again and do some quick port forwarding here. 3000 to 3000. That's it. Let's apply this one. Okay, now it's good. Now what I need to do is actually accessing that port 300. Localhost 300, sorry, 3000. Okay. Okay, now it's working fine. You can see this one. Oh, wait a moment. I think I need to change the port to another, maybe 400, because I have this another installation on my machine. Okay, 400. Sorry, 4000. See, this is the initial one. So basically, for the initial configuration of the Open-WebUI, you will ask to set up the, like the name and then the email and something like that. So I will put Arya here. Contact me at arya.id. Password, for sure I won't like spelling the password. Create admin account. Okay, now it's good. So this is only the things, and let's see, selected model. Oh, okay, now it's still not found. Let's see for a moment here. I don't think this is the thing that we looking for, because Nginx configuration not like this, but it's okay. This is what it is. So now let's see again what's happened here. Let me do quit. Why? Okay, Ollama list. Okay, now it's there actually. So let's see why the model is not mentioned here. Wait. Wait a moment. Let's see. Where is it? Okay. This one is done. So the Ollama. Okay, let's see the comment here. I need to check again about the comment. Wait, I think I need to change something. IPADDR. Let's see. This is the Docker host. Okay. Let me check. Service sudo service Ollama status. Think I will change something here in the Ollama to, okay. Okay, here it is. Let's see again. Let's test it. See, no, nothing. There is no model. So the Deepseek is not detected. I think because of the integration with the Ollama is not working really good now. So let's see, the another way is like this one. So I can pass the Ollama base URL, but before that I need to ensure that the Ollama is accessible. But for now the Ollama is only exposed to the local port. Because if we go here, let's exit this one. Let's start. What is the port of the Ollama? I think 53. No. That one is not good. curl http localhost 11434. Okay, this is the not https. Okay, this is the Ollama is running. So, but the thing is, it is only on the localhost with the home IP. So I cannot access it through the Docker. So I need to make some way around to access it. See, through or change the bind IP address. Okay, so let's wait a moment for that. Or okay, let's see how we can do that. So let's try to stop the llama first. Ollama stop, and so this one there is a the host that we can set actually. So we can set to the all of the interface, and let's see. We do systemctl daemon reload for a moment, and let's start again. Okay, now Ollama is started with, let's see. Now curl again, let's see. It's localhost. Okay, nothing. So it's not working properly. Okay, I think this one is not correct. Okay, my bad. I think, let's see. Let's reload again. Let's see the status of this Ollama. Okay, seems that is working now, but let's see. No, it's still listening on the local now, so the configuration is not working. So let's see again how we can do that. Okay, let's see again. Let's edit the service. Now here, oh, okay, my bad. I should put that here actually. Um, and that should be 000. Okay. Let's see again and reload the systemctl and restart the Ollama. Check the status. Okay, it's not working because of the format seems not okay. Let me try one another way. Okay, it's working now. Okay, it's listening on all port. Now, let's try to call again for the API. This one working fine. How about the Docker IP, IPADDR? Okay, it's running. Now that's good. Now what we can do is change the sudo docker ps, sudo docker stop. Let's stop this one. And let's delete this one because we want to use the same one. Okay, this one is done. So let's use this one instead of the, wait, nope, it's okay. And this is the base URL for the Ollama. Okay, that should be the same. It is HTTP, but it's okay because it is like inside of the VM itself, and I don't expose the port 3000. Now, KRPS, let's see again. Okay, it's like doing things. Okay, now let's check again on this part. Okay, I need to log in. Contact me. Okay. Okay, I'm logged now with the previous credential that I already configured. And now this is the different. Now we can see the Deepseek R1 1.5b because we already integrate between the Open-WebUI with the Ollama using the correct way. I mean, it is like the by mentioning the base URL. Okay, so now let's try to ask the Deepseek. Can you explain about who is Blackbeard Pirates? Okay, now let's see the response and also let's see the resource usage. Okay, it's 100%. Now you can see like we already interacting with the Deepseek through the UI, basically the Open-WebUI. So it will be much easier for us to do that. I mean, to do the questioning and everything. So basically you don't need to access the VM again. Okay, but the next thing is actually how we can do the access easily, because now the port 3000 is actually not exposed in my AC2, because I mean, you know, I don't want to do that, but also I want to make sure that actually everyone can access that. So the next step is actually to set up the reverse proxy, which is using maybe Nginx or even the Apache, and put some SSL certificate there. So that's the thing that I want to do after that. Okay, so that's the plan. But meanwhile, for this one, waiting for the answer. So let's do that. Clear. Let's install fd get install Nginx. Yeah. Now it's done. Let's go to the Nginx configuration folder. Nginx sites enabled. Let's see the default one. Okay, this is the default one, and I think I can use this to do the proxy pass. Yeah, this will be good. Nano default. This one, I don't need this. Okay, and this one is proxy pass to localhost 3000 because of the Open-WebUI. Let's delete this one. I don't want to use this. Proxy pass HTTP localhost 3000, something like this, and that's it. Sudo service nginx reload. Now it's good. So, oh, okay. The black bear pirate specifically celebrated their calm. Ah, really? Okay, their traits include calmness. I don't think this is the answer that I'm looking for, but okay. Can you tell me who is Eiichiro Oda? Yeah, meanwhile we wait for that. Let's try to access this. This one. Okay. And curl if config.me. What is my IP? This is my IP. And let's try to curl that. Okay, let's see. This is the port 80. And this is the Open-WebUI. So basically, it is working. So I can try to log in again, but now it's like using the IP, not the port forwarding again. Let me sign in. Okay, it's working fine. And okay, it's still thinking. So now let's also, how many is 1 plus 1? Simple question. Okay, let's wait for this one too. And in the meantime, let's do some security now. I don't want to accessing this like the things using the HTTP, so I need to install the certificate. Let's use the ls encrypt. No, I don't need sudo now. Sudo apt get install chartboard chart Nginx. Oh, serpent Nginx is not there. Okay, the chartboard is there. Now, what I need to do is install the Nginx plugin because I want to have the configuration easily. So now sudo apt install, I think it will be Python 3 server Nginx. Yeah, okay. Now that's good. Now the next one is certboard -d. The domain that I already prepared for this is deepseek.aria.id. Let's see. Contact me at aria.id. Yes, I'm not willing to. Requesting certificate. Okay, it's deployed now successfully. Okay, now it's good. And network problem. Now let's change this to https deepseek.aria.id. And yeah, now we can see that using the https and it's secure. So contact me. Sign in. Okay, so now this is the thing. And one last thing, I want to show you that actually the model here is reflecting the actual one. So let me try to pull this one. And we reload the page here and we see whether the list of the model is actually updated. Okay, Ichiro is not English number Asian not my expected for the answer, because I expect that this one will answer that Ichiro Oda is actually the author or the writer of the One Piece, but yeah, this is what it is. So now let's check again for this one. I don't want to run it. It will be only pull. My bad. It will fail because the memory is not sufficient, I believe. But it's okay. I just want to show. Not yet. Still verifying. Okay, success. Let's reload this. See, now we have this 7B. And here also, if we reload this one, we get the 7V. Okay, so basically now is like the end-to-end integration between the Open-WebUI with the Ollama, with using the Deepseek model, with we put some Nginx or the reverse proxy in front of it, so we can have the HTTPS access to the Open-WebUI here. So that's the thing for the video. So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, to like, and also share this video so the others also can check. And if you have any feedback for this video or you have any question, just put that in the comment. And see you in the next video. Bye bye.